Hey everyone, we are back here on the server. We're up to almost day 550 now, which is crazy. It's been a week since the last episode. We have made quite a bit of progress on the server. I've been streaming quite a bit over the weekend, but it's been going well. So what we have is this boat here, this airship. This is the main thing that we've done, and it is my storage room. So I have all my wood up here, and all my other things are down here. Our goodies are more back here, and all of our enchanted books. It's been the main thing I've worked on, and then our little quote-unquote captain's chair, our beds, and some gas parking spots, so we can easily fly up and down. They have been monumental for building this this ship. We got ourselves an ender chest now. We have lots of good enchanted tools, which has been getting us lots of diamonds, which has been good. And we have started to get lots of music discs. We've 3 of the tiers. It is a loud song, but I kind of like it. I started a little map, but we're gonna have to do a few for sizing wise. I haven't done much change down here. I have a large amount of bamboo growing because I will need it for a build coming up. We have a house down at the iron farm. Why did someone climb onto the roof? Weird. And we have a copper golem within. Why did someone climb onto the roof? And why is my guy holding a hopper now? We're gonna have to go check that out. Oh geez. Well, that's gonna suck to get back up. Anyways, that is the one thing I have not figured out what we're doing yet. Is if you fall off, how to get back up when we don't have an extra gas. That was silly, but let's see this real quick. Please just put that in there. Oh, someone went up to... Why did someone remove my dropper? What the heck? Someone climbed all the way up here, broke my 2 hoppers and my dropper. That's so silly. Okay. Well, anyways, I guess we're gonna have to pillar up there because someone broke the iron. That's... what the heck? Okay. Anyways, I guess we're fixing that today. Yeah, I haven't thought of how to get up there. I know the wind charges and a wind charge launcher would be awesome. But we're not there yet, so... oh, wrong button. I made this little parking spot, lever open close, for the ghast. And this is our little to-do list. The balloon, that's done. The smelter house is done. Or it's not a house, but it's in the bloom. Storage room and enchantment area. We have the enchantment area up here. And I'm using a shelf for holding our books and our lapis. And then we got the glowing floor, which looks really nice with shaders, which this is going to lag, but give us a second, and then we'll have some shaders. Come on. There we go. So we got the glow here with all of the, and then with the leaves and everything coming. Oh, I have not looked like this before. This is really cool as well. But for the frames. Yeah, it's been reasonably busy. I ended up having to help Tux quite a bit with his iron farm. And now that it's running, he has done a whole bunch more with his villagers, which we can go check out later. I've gotten a lot of glass from him, which has been really nice. Oh, is that spawnable? I may have to fix spawn here. Yeah. I'll have to put some glow icon on that. But other than that, we haven't been too much. Done a bunch of caving. I helped Buddy on stream. We worked on this stairwell here. It still needs a bit more, but it's coming along. And what else? Yep, we got someone up there, someone up there. I know one person started a little bit up there, and then another is around the corner. The server's been rather busy, although it's not right now, but I think this past weekend we had up 7 or 8 different people on throughout both days, so it's been really good. I mean, early world it usually is, but yeah, so let me get back up to the ship. I'll put some glow lichen on that, and we'll go up and fix the iron farm that someone broke on us. Which is weird. I will have to ask around. So, yeah. Okay, I just got the dropper in. Accidentally broke this. It's so weird that someone broke it, though. So random, but so weird. Oh. Hopper and the cart on that. Fixed. Let's just. Oh, yeah, that's got an iron column that just did that. That still worked. Got through, and that did its thing. Still falls into the hole and gets collected and goes to that guy. Interesting. Yep, I couldn't tell you why someone would climb up here just to break that. Come here, Gasty. Come here, Ghastly. Oh, that's what we should name it, actually. That's really good. Ooh, that was almost painful. Alright, so now that we did that, I want to get that lead real quick. We'll make it back to the base. Oh, there we go. Let's go back up to the boat here. And we'll see what's next, because I think we're going to work on relocating everyone from here and making ourselves a little greenhouse sort of thing. So give me 1 second here to get back up and organize myself for that, and then I think we'll get started on that. Oh, and just before we get started, I forgot to show you guys something. If you hop on here, you open that up, and you climb in. I've relocated the smelter up here, and I moved my brewing station up as well. I wanted to use this for space for something, and because of how little space we have here, and like just with the barrels, it was like, oh, do I want to build another ship, or, and then I was trying that, and that worked out. So we have our smelter up there, which is plenty big enough for the time being. Oh, you can just see that cart there, but oh, you can't click that. Too bad. Yeah, smelter's there, and then our brewing station is there. So that's just kind of hidden spot up there. I paid Tux for name tags for a future endeavor for the chicken jockey farm. Okay, so if we're gonna work on a greenhouse, where do we want to put that? Let's just freak him around. Don't think around here because I want to leave this, and this is all going to get more cherry trees. The portal's probably going to move below another ship at some point. I'm not entirely sure where. I have a house that I want to build here at some point, and I might turn it into a shop of sorts. I kind of thinking I want to do potions, so we'll probably do that there. Maybe let's clear all of this out of trees. And I might just do all this as well, just so we have a bunch of wood. And once I do that, we could probably shave this mountainside down a bit here as well. And kind of make it so we can have a small greenhouse up here. And then like maybe in the mountain here, we have some auto farms. Because I think I want to do an auto potato, and I might do a carrot as well, just to do one. And then have it go collect into storage. Oh, and I want to do an automatic pumpkin and melon, because at some point I'll need a way to get emeralds, and I'm thinking some farmers will be the easiest way to do that. So if we have some space in here, that would probably be best. So let's start with cutting down a whole bunch of trees. And since we have the spot, let's go park our guest here. I have to hit the switch real quick to open up the door. Oh, can you not? There we go. Annoyingly, I did have this as full blocks, but for whatever reason, it was almost impossible to fly the guest in here. So I ended up having to go to the walls here. Walls and fences, but this actually does work out really well like this. And then your lever to let you get in and out. So yeah, I'm going to start ripping down all these trees, and then we will lay something out for how we want to build it. Okay, got this dug out. I ended up just going straight at the wall. I think if we make a retaining wall here, that could actually look pretty good. Make it look like it's holding back the snow. And if we don't like that, we can just kind of chop this all back and make it on the steep side, but still make it work. Next, I think I'm going to lay out a little bit of dirt here to expand this a bit. And then we'll kind of tie it in fairly steeply here. And then I think we'll be ready to start laying out our greenhouses, which there's probably going to be one here. It's probably, yeah, down like this. I might adjust that a bit more and probably put a second one like almost like touching it. And then maybe at the end we could kind of have one going up that way. So let me do the dirt here, probably adjust that, and then kind of work my shape, and then we'll come back and I'll carry on with what I was thinking. And then I think we might go visit Tux's villagers, because apparently he's adjusted their setup for trading, and the guy has AFK, I think he AFK'd all last night at his iron farm, which is ridiculous that he did, because it's stupid fast. But, and he's also said that anyone could just use his iron and trade with his villagers, so we might do that and get more glass, because as much as I don't want to cut into our stock of glass for the chicken jockey farm. We probably will for this, and we'll just have to go trade with him, or trade with his villagers even more. And we'll probably end up giving Tuck some diamonds for using his villagers again. But yeah, let me see. I almost kind of think we should expand this out. Even like over here. And it go like this. And then we can kind of work this in. So that gives us just a ton of space. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. So let me smoothen this out a bit. It's not gonna be super exciting, it's just gonna be some dirt and on an angle with a few blocks, but yeah, I think this will work out well. Okie dokie. I think this is going to be good enough for a start. We'll see how that looks once the grass all fills in, although it's not bad. So yeah, the grass filling in or growing in might actually look reasonably natural, but yeah, so let me start on with the first building here, and then we can let me start with the first little building here, and then we'll start working on, or I'll come back with some of what I was thinking. I think this is where we're going to go with. We got a bigger one here. This one's 11 wide. This one's 9. So we'll have 9 inside on this side and 7 on that side. I think this is my placement. This one might come forward actually a little bit more. Maybe come to there. But we'll see, actually. And this actually, we should probably put this out even a few more blocks, like maybe here. Go something like that. The back, I think I'm gonna go like this, unless I dig this back, and then we can kick this one further back, which might not be a bad idea. We can come even further to like this, get more space. I'd like 2 blocks around, so maybe we dig out the wall, and I think I'm just gonna do it. To there, and then we can kind of traverse all the way behind. That doesn't give us a ton of space here, but maybe we clear this out a little bit, and this is kind of just where we put some animal pen, like a large animal pen, and have a few free roaming cows, sheep, chickens, and pigs. So we don't even have to really flatten this too much. Maybe I'll take this down, and we could adjust this a little bit more. And maybe we put a little water pond there, and then we kind of like fence or wall all the way around the edge of this, and like kind of kick it down here, and then back to here. So I think that's what our plan's going to be for this area. And then maybe our farms go straight into the wall here. But next we are going to go visit Tux. He has asked for voice chat and going to check out his base. We're going to go do that. So let me just go up, grab some more food, and let's go visit him. Okay, this is editing Goose. The audio for this clip was broken. It was super like echoey. I don't know what I did with my settings here, but it was broken. But at Tux's base, we helped him remake his autocrafter for his iron farm. They were having issues with iron getting into his composters, so we remade it into a 3x hopper speed crafter, and it should be perfect. It should not give him many issues anymore. Um, that took a little bit. And then we just spent a lot of time with his villagers and trading for emeralds. And I was getting name tags and glass. I think Tux was doing various books, and then Flash was getting a few things as well. But we just hung out and chatted for a couple hours, and yeah, it was good. Um, I believe his crafter and his iron farm is still working well. He's up to like 2 double chests of iron blocks, which is crazy. But I have my audio fixed now, but unfortunately it didn't record correctly for this segment. So yeah, but we'll get back to the uh, greenhouse crafting or the greenhouse building now. All right, as you can see, I got a little pen here. Not too much, not too big, but we got a couple pigs. Oh, I need to get chickens. A few sheep, some cows. I did end up filling in here a little bit. All the beehives that we had collected, I ended up putting in here. And I put on this side, but they can fly through and through, so I might end up putting a couple over here. I should, but I think it's all turned out pretty good. Quite a few plants all growing around. Some moss on the ground, the composters. There's water below the composters. But I'm really happy how it's turned out. It needs some ground texture and some pathways and a lot more lighting, and then the wall behind. But it is a nice start, and I guess I will also have to light up. Oh no, the roofs are all lit up. Nice. So that's come around nicely. I'll just sleep real quick. I think that's what we're going to call an episode. We got a bunch done here. The ship is come out nicely. There'll probably be a few little changes that come to it as we progress, but for now, let's see, where are we at? Between our ship, the little greenhouse there, we're coming along nicely. And on stream next, whenever I stream next, I think I'm going to work on making some automatic farms just in here. And we might even do collection, like a little in low, like a house just kind of popping out of the wall with a whole bunch of chests in it for collection. And that'll be good. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up for an episode and then go get some chicken eggs and throw them in the pen. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.